My name is Kachigo Zulu. I'm the founder and CEO of EcoCube Technology Limited, which is a startup company based in Lusaka, Zambia. The company was born in 2021, December 17th, and I'm the founder, as I said. I'm passionate about technology. I love technology from a younger age. During my secondary school, I've worked around different projects relating to technology. I've come up with different more specifically relating to health and also just ICT education. So EcoCube Technology, which was founded in 2021 last year, has been more of it's a smart waste management system technology company that works at improving the efficiency, the old way of collecting waste to a new modern way of managing waste and collection. So basically with that, there's SDG number 12, which talks about consumers and producers' responsibility. So basically EcoCube is looking at consumers and producers of those waste, taking the actual step in terms of what you call take back system. So what happens that the producers, they have to be responsible for the waste that is being generated. If there is a company that is producing water bottles, looking at that, we are looking at consumer responsibility, which is called take back system. Meaning that the producers of those bottles, they are allowing you to take back that bottle and get more like a fee for bringing back those bottles. Okay, so there are two parts we are playing. We are actually including, when you look at consumers and producers, all in all, they're the ones who are contributing to the amount of waste being generated in Lusaka. So we are looking at from the point of generation, which is from the household, we provide them with a mobile app, allowing them also and allowing that user in that app, allowing them to have insight on how they can dispose of that waste to reduce the amount of waste going to the dump site, which is amounting to thousands of waste pilages piling up in our dump site. So what we have done is that we have got a system called consumer responsibility, which is take back system, which is allowing to tackle that, reducing the amount of waste going to the dump site. So basically, we are in Zambia right now. We are looking to expand ourselves in the next few months into southern parts of Africa. Then later on, we can expand to other countries. So when I look at EcoCube, when you look at EcoCube, what we are trying to solve is a global problem. It's a problem is of waste management, waste problem. That's the biggest challenge, climate. So basically, we are solving that challenge that most of the countries are facing. Europe, Africa, Asia, they are all facing the same challenge in terms of waste management. And we have come up with a solution which is IoT based, which is Internet of Things, okay, providing that data analysis for them to actually optimize, monitor waste, and so on. So basically, we see ourselves in the next 1 year, 2 years, being a global company that is based in all over the globe because of what we are trying to solve. It's a challenge each country is facing, and we are trying to solve that as we go into the country. Basically, you may actually understand that Zambia itself produces a lot of tons of waste. And what they do is that during rain season, we are approaching rain season, and rain season, what happens is that those waste start clogging drainage lines, drainage pipes, drainage sewage systems, causing a mass. I remember last 2 years back, we had an outbreak of cholera as a result of waste blockages and this waste going into water which people were using for drinking and so on and so on. So basically, waste is the biggest problem, and it's affecting our health in terms of our environment. These things, they produce emissions. Waste produce emissions, which actually affect the environment and affects our health, our air quality as well. So basically with that, we are looking at we can say Zambia, in the other parts, apart from Zambia itself, other countries like South Africa, that waste can actually go into the ocean, which actually pollutes the ocean and reduces the good quality of water. So with our innovations and with our company, we are trying to say, can we stop to that water pollution? Can we put a stop to that outbreaks of diseases as a result of waste clogging up drainage systems, as a result of that waste going into drinking water systems, and so on and so on. So basically, that's what we are trying to solve. We are a global company trying to solve that issues that are affecting our health, affecting our environment. One of the biggest challenges, I think, is just adoption. This is something that is new. This is something that is new in the southern or Africa, I can say. Something that has not been developed, something that has not been seen in any part. What we are trying to bring out is innovation that is unique. It's a future. I can just call it a futuristic innovation. Okay, we are stepping ahead from the old way of managing waste to a new modern way of waste. So now managing waste, now it's the adoption part whereby people feel there is no need but of adopting to this new technology. They see it as it's solving a problem, but it's the adoption of them saying, can we take this up and put it in our government, in our health sector or environmental sector, or and so on and so on. It's the adoption part which you have faced a challenge with, allowing people to come into it and just saying, hey, we love this innovation, we'll take it up. And also other changes is just basically the aspect of coming up with this innovation. It has been a challenge actually. You know, we have been doing a lot of research. We're doing a lot of analyzing and research and data just to bring this. It has been a challenge actually, moving up and down, moving to towns, and just to build this system that is so perfect for the environment, for our African country, for our African continent, and our country Zambia. So yeah, basically these are the biggest challenges I think we have faced in terms of adoption, and also just building research and so on and so on. Entrepreneurship is something that is it is something that is so good. I love entrepreneurship. It gives you the benefit of being an entrepreneur is that it makes you become better. You know, every day you become better as you go out, as you produce that product, as you focus on that project, you become more better than you were yesterday. Every time you wake up, you become better because of how you push yourself. You push yourself to that limit and saying, I can build this thing, I can come up with this idea, I need to finish this race I started. I need to finish this project. So mostly I can say to upcoming entrepreneurs or people that want to become entrepreneurs or want to venture into health is that it's not easy being an entrepreneur. It's something that is a challenge whereby you need to look for funding, you need to look for people that can buy into your product, you need to look into refining your product, you need to perfect your product, and so on and so on. So basically I would say you can come on board, you can join this race, or you can join this movement of entrepreneurship and bring out new innovations. There are a lot of challenges which we are facing in the health sector in terms of waste, and I believe there are a lot of innovations which we can come up. And a lot of entrepreneurs, I believe most youths can come up with brilliant ideas that can actually solve all the problems we are facing in Africa, and more specifically in Zambia in terms of health. So they can come in. It's a big environment which you need to solve, big problem which you need to solve. There is in Zambia a old model way of collecting waste, which is basically moving from one bin to another bin, whether it's full or not full, but not realize, looking at it for if you're moving from one bin to another bin in the same, let's say example, in the same street, from one bin to another bin. Usually you may find yourself like there are some times whereby the roads in Lusaka, in Lusaka we have got a road called Gettys Road. So the Gettys Road, there are bus stops which are in that road. So those bus stops they have got bins. Each bus stop has got a bin. So now what basically happens is that as a waste collector, I would start from, let's say, point A, moving from collecting from one bus stop to another bus stop. But there are some times whereby basically you find that the other bus stop there's actually no waste, because they have got specific date. If they say Monday, that's a collection date, they always collect on Monday. So now let's say now on that particular day they're collecting waste, and you find that even some bins are actually empty, okay, and they have to go and find that there's no waste, okay, there's no waste in that bin. And sometimes whereby they'll send out someone to just go and check bins, go with a car, check each bin if it's full, move around, check all the bins that are full. Then they give a call saying, hey, these bins are full, so can you come and collect these bins? So now it's the biggest problem, because one, it's money. They're using fuel. They're sending out a personnel to go and check for the bin to be full. So now we have developed a system which is a smart bin chip, which can be placed in any bin. With that chip, what basically does is that it gives out the volume level or fuel level of the bin, and that fuel level is given to as data to the waste collector, and that data is given, then it helps them to optimize route collection, meaning that they can't just go to collect a bin that is empty. They go according to the percentage of fullness or full level of bin. So basically, if a bin is like 50%, 100%, they collect those bins which are full, reducing the amount of emissions. Basically, there are a lot of cars that are being produced. There are a lot of cars in Zambia, and those cars, they are producing emissions which are affecting the environment. So that is climate. So basically, we are reducing the time at which a car is running on the road. By reducing the time is on the road, by reducing the amount of emissions that are affecting the environment. So as a company, we are solving the issue of efficiency, climate, CO2 emissions which are produced by these vehicles, also reducing the amount of fuel the waste collector is using to collect those waste, and just giving them a sense of understanding of where they are collecting from and the volume and the capacity as well. EcoCube technology is based in Lusaka, Zambia. Our headquarters are in Lusaka, Zambia. You can reach us. You can find us on social media. We're on Facebook, EcoCube Technology, Facebook, and also on Instagram, also on Twitter, and all social media platforms. You can find us LinkedIn as well. Our office is in Lusaka, Roma House number 10, Career Road. That is our office. That's where we are found. And you can check us on you can go check us on our web service, which is www.ecocube.io, also sportthecity.io, and yeah, you can also download our app, which is on Play Store, which is Sport the City, it's an app which we are using also to connect waste collectors. So you can find it on Apple Store or on Play Store, which is Sport the City app, which also allows connections with waste collectors.